hey guys, welcome back to the Storm channel, and I hope that you're having a great day so far and that your new year is going off pretty well. And yeah, so for today's video I wanted to talk about the upcoming games that are coming out for this year, and more specifically the first half of this year. So this type of video is going to be like a 6-month thing where I'll talk about the most hyped upcoming games of the two halves of the year, and today, like I said, we'll be going over the first half of 2022. So what games are we going to see in this part of 22? Well, let's get into it. So first up, we got Pokemon Legends Arceus, however you want to say it. So why is this a hype game? This is the first open world like Pokemon game that kind of sets up the foundation for the lore of the Sinnoh region. So it's going to be interesting to see how they'll make the most of the Monster Hunter like progression system. Like the open world, like where you go into where the village is a hub area and then you go into the wild and come back to see the new Pokemon forms that make Pokemon stronger with a new type of boss Pokemon, and how the story of the Sinnoh region unfolds this January. Now we enter February, which is a month with a lot of big releases. Literally, I'm not kidding, this is probably one of the biggest releases in history. Well, I might be exaggerating, but I'm not kidding at the same time. So yeah, to start off, on February 4th, we have Dying Light 2, the sequel to one of the most supported games in recent years. So in Dying Light 2, the premise is the same as the first, an open-world zombie survival game where technology has become more useless due to how old it has become as society continues to collapse. But yeah, I've seen some gameplay trailers and I've always liked Dying Light, even if I haven't played it yet. I really want to, but I'll probably wait for a sale in a while from now. But yeah, it's a very hyped game, and you should check it out if you like open world or zombie games. I don't know if you have to play the first one before the second one, but either way, they both are. The first one's really good. The second one looks very promising. So yeah, that's the first one for December. And 4 days after Dying Light 2, on February 8th, we get Sifu, a martial arts game where every time you die, you get older. And it's a very cool mechanic. The gameplay looks fun, graphics are very different but look good nonetheless, and the music is really thumping, and I'm intrigued for this game. Because for the dying, I've seen gameplays and when you die you get older. That means I feel like I think when you die you get more health. You lose health but get stronger. That's how it goes, yeah. And then I think maybe you reach a certain point and then it starts both going down, so you have to beat the game without dying as much as possible. So if you like beat 'em ups, this 3D beat 'em up looks really cool. Like I said about February, it's a very packed month. So now we have a double release on 2 days that I'm going to be highlighting. There are a lot more releases happening, but these two are the highlights for these 2 days. And it's going to be a very tight weekend, so we'll just see how it's going to go. But yeah, first up, we got for the game for the fighting fans, we got the King of Fighters 15, which releases on February 17th. I haven't heard of this franchise until Terry Bogard got announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I got to admit, this is a very cool fighting franchise. Just Terry Bogard in Smash is very, very cool, how he just plays and everything, and I kind of looked up this franchise. I'm like, wow, it's cool, it's big in Latin America, and they're releasing a new one, and well, what can I say? The combat here looks smooth and the graphics look great as well. So yeah, fighting fans, keep your eye out for this one. However, 1 day later, on February 18th, the sequel to the acclaimed open world game of the Year nominee in 2017, Horizon Forbidden West. I never got into the first one, but I got it for free when PlayStation gave it out or something last year, and I will be trying to get through it this year, but I never got into it. But I know that it's a very highly acclaimed game and it's good. But again, better graphics and gameplay looks smoother than ever. New biomes to explore and new big enemies to fight. Here referring to that serpent mech thing that I saw in a trailer or something. And that is a big weekend, and both these games seem very, very promising. We are now on February 15th, and the most anticipated game drops. FromSoft's breathtaking open world game, difficult as ever, Elden Ring. Okay, I don't have many words for this game, mainly because if you've heard of Elden Ring, you know why everyone cannot wait for this game to get released. The massive Souls-like goes open world, and the environment is massive, with big boss enemies that just roam around and can kill you at any time, at will. I've never played a FromSoft game, but I can't wait to pick this game up sometime, and maybe another Souls-like next year at some point when it goes on sale or something. But yeah, if you know what Elden Ring is, you know why it's hype, and you know, well, that's all I have to say. It's Elden Ring. It's FromSoft. FromSoft always drop bangers, and this is going to be their latest game since I think it was Sekiro, right, in 2019 and 2022. Well, set your calendars, February 25th, 2022. Elden Ring drops, and now we get into March, and there are 3 games that highlight this month for me. So for you tactical RPG fans, Triangle Strategy drops March 4th. Yes, its title is, to be frank, very boring and bland, but the game looks phenomenal. In the same style as Octopath Traveler, the 3D, 2D graphics look so cool, and tactical RPGs are fun, like Fire Emblem. So right after that, March 16th, my most anticipated indie release so far, Tunic. A Zelda-like game that looks so cute. You play as a fox with a twig, and the glitchy futuristic atmosphere looks like it could have very interesting lore. There is a demo available on Steam, and I recommend it. It really is so much fun. And, well, finishing off March, we have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which drops on March... Wait, no, did I write 15th? I meant... Well, sorry, I've got the info wrong. March 25th. A spin-off from the Borderlands franchise. And, I got into Borderlands last year, but to see this, like, have the... Dungeons and Dragons combined with the Borderlands formula, it looks really good, and... I can't wait to get into it, since I only got into Borderlands last year, and... This will be a great game, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, they have the horse from Horsing Around in this game too, and if you don't get that reference, please go watch BoJack Horseman, it's such a great show. And finally, in May, Forspoken drops. Square Enix's open world game where the normal person gets transported to a fantasy world. I think that's the premise of the game. I don't know much about it, no one really knows anything about it, other than it looks great. And it's open world, fantasy, you play as a nobody, some isekai, whatever, I don't know what that's called, but yeah, Forspoken drops on May 24th, I'm all over the place now. But yeah, there are a lot of games releasing, and I thought it would be a great idea to highlight the biggest releases of the halves of the year, so this is the first half of 2022, and which games are you looking most forward to? Well, for me personally, it has to be Elden Ring, because it is Elden Ring and it's FromSoft, and everyone's hyped for it. But yeah, if there are any other games, like smaller games that you're really excited for, please comment down below, and yeah, we'll see how good these games end up being. I'm pretty sure they'll all end up very good. For the ones that we know a lot about, I always have hope for good games. I always look at them positively, always keep your hopes up. Or low. That's really a tough thing to say, but yeah, expect one of these videos coming in July, when we will discuss the upcoming games for the second half of 2022. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Storm out.